Well, those days are gone. The dancing today is too specific that you can't even just rely on things like that. I know it's for speed and dynamic to have a sharper tooth. It's just that it ain't a back walk. The lecture is It Takes Two, meaning we're talking about partnering. And I would probably do this mostly through Rumba and at least give you some movements and step combinations to more clearly understand the various details that we will be talking about. That there is two body weights that will communicate together through movement. And there's a leading factor and a following factor. The leading factor has to have the knowledge for two people. Because not only with, and now I say he, need to know his own steps, actions, and so forth, but he also needs to know the steps and actions of the woman. And he also needs to know when opposing directions need to be timed so that they are in harmony, not only with the music, but with the body language of two people. Now, if we take a dance like Rumba, I think it would be the easiest way to understand it if we just say we're going to consider the Rumba walking to be what we're talking about today. Now, I am a strong believer that the progression of a walk forward in Rumba, and if we talk about the movement of the spine, which is your body weight, you will be in motion. So from the standing foot, when you leave it, you are now somewhere over the ball of foot of that foot. And the next step is being taken, and I say taken because it catches a body weight, and that body weight is somewhere near the heel of the new foot. Then your spine continues to travel on its own. It doesn't have to be pushed by a foot. It travels on its own to the center of your foot, where you are in total solo balance, and then it goes on to the ball of foot. So in theory, it is a transition where the spine moves on its own without any foot push, and it goes through 3 stages of your foot and 3 stages on the new foot. So if we have a thing like counting a count of 2, you all know this. So we basically said 2 and 3 and Those indications are for your spine. And I do feel many people talk about move your center. Center for me is vague. Spine is very clear for me. So if I can first of all now just take your right arm and place it at the lower part of your spine where it's natural that it arrives. Close your feet. And I'm going to ask you to stand in the center of your foot. But you stand there because that point is at the center of your foot. Now if I say to you, move the spine to your heel, you go there on your own. Move it now to ball of foot. Right? Easily done, and then back to your center. So if, for example, the transition of this says, as I go past ball of foot, and then on to the next, the spine travels that way, and even when I catch it, I don't stop it. It actually moves on to my center by itself. It doesn't have any additional foot or leg help. Now, if you now take, especially for the men here, come here a little bit, for the men. So, if I am going to, so just stand now in a forward walk. That's it. Now, I would now like to move her to come forward. Move her, right? Or if I send her back, I have used what we call a physical lead. Now, physical lead is a terminology that you have to know about. And it is basically the movement of a braced arm, and you feel that, just come here. You feel that we are either meeting each other or in opposition to each other. And when we are in opposition, it's the man's grip only, yes, that is creating the opposition. We don't sort of slide until we grip with our fingers, right? So I would actually like us first, maybe all, to get closer to around me. Come in. And stand a little bit. So, normally, I mean, a lot of you probably have heard this before, you take a hold of the lady's straight hand. So she has no necessity to try and hang on to you. Now, if I lead you back, go more, right, go more, and I hold you. Don't go yourself. I'm taking you, wait for my way. I'm taking, no, you gave me your arm. Okay. Come on, just connect your underarm with your back. There, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, wait till I move. Don't go yet, I haven't moved you yet. You are only on your heel here. Wait till I move you onto the center, and after the center you are ready to flow yourself. Right? So it's very late. Yes? And if I now lead you forward, yeah, just move. And obviously don't stop yourself with the arm. Come to me. So if that is the back basic, don't go out yourself. Let me take you out and let me, lead you to meet me. Okay. Let me try with a few more of them. Can you actually try together here with your partner? Yes? So, we're going to go into a 4-1, which is a parallel movement. Okay? So we both move together. Lady backwards, the man forwards. Okay? Then we're leading the lady to step. Okay? Now she's not on her own yet. So I have to now send her into opposition. I'm sending the sensing it here in my arm. When I now return, all I want is this hooked position that I had here to be brought forward, so the lady's foot in the front, where the heel is off the floor, that I can bring that heel down. Then I bring her further until I feel, and now you can continue, Anna. Right, to come forward to me. Okay, so, can I try this with you too? So just give me that. Give me an arm. Very good. Walking. Yes. Walking. Go, 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 go. That's it. I'm put. That's it. Follow my arm and come towards. Come, 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 come. That's it. And then I do a lot of you ladies is that when you dance, your back facing. Okay, dance me back. So you're coming here, you're waiting, right? Send me. And then I'm coming here, and there's a hook. And now, as I said, return, and you're all like this. Now, this step is called a replace, not a walk. So, I only replace my weight. The heel goes down first. And he brings me forward. Okay, posar la braccia. And when I get to the point of self-traveling, yes, am I then through to the next? When I said it's not a walk, a replace is basically only a rocking action. A rocking action. Now, this back foot is not treated the same as a walk when it is before it's a free foot. This is just a foot that maintains tone, gets high at the moment of passage, and then you have a walk on the next step. Okay? Understood? Yes? So, for example now, can I, in this physical lead situation, the difference between people saying, oh, I thought I should never use my arms and my hands. It should all come from the body. Well, those days are gone. The dancing today is too specific that you can't even just rely on things like that. But what I do want to say is that when you start connecting and you now dance a parallel movement together, sure, here the arm and the body works at the same time. In the next sending off, where the man goes into a checked forward walk, the actual rotation moment is the push send moment for the man to the lady. And then once she arrives, depending on how his energy has been, you take the hook. Okay? Can you try and just do that one time? Stand and do a 4-1 in the regular open basic. And when I count 1 and up, input ascending action in your left arm, gentlemen. So we start again. 2 and 3, go now. And 4 and 1 and send 2. Yes, quite good. One more time. And 2 and 3 and the 4, 1 and a 2. Okay? Now, in that 2, where you've now stopped her and the man's elbow is braced, the lady isn't finished. So now we use what we call allowing lead to extend and let the woman, yes, do that one more time. Yeah, so she can finish her body action in the hip and get more extreme in the look. Now, how many of the guys here will complain that she would be too heavy at that time? How many girls here have been screamed at for being too heavy? Hands up! Oh, it's like this? Okay, well then, I have 50 years experience in this, I know there's a lot of you. Okay? And the fact that the man sort of says, oh, it's too heavy, she's a bloody cow, you know? My teacher, which was Walter Laird, he said, if a man complains that the woman is heavy, his timing is bloody awful. Right. So it's basically, if you send something at the wrong timing and it's too strong and you can't cope, and you get the blame on her. Right. So, try again. So when you send some, 2, for God's sake, try and know how much energy you send. And if it's more than you can deal with, use your brain. Okay? One more time. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Nice. Yes. One more time. That was nice. Ready? And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. Very good. Now, with partnering and knowledge of partnering, the man can decide how beautiful the woman can look. It's very often in his sense. And, for example, so what you did now was basically meeting and doing to a hip twist. If I had told you to just lead the lady into progressive walks forward and you go backwards, I would like to see you lead the ladies 4-1 in a situation like that. Because the other one you did here, the men closed. Right now you're leading her to walk forward. So, an important system within partnering is that you know when you meet each other. You know when you are in opposition with each other. You know when you should go from opposition and meet each other again. So that's, in a way, is the secret of how you can do it more effortlessly. So try now just to do, and so we have a 2 and the 3 and the walk forward, Tom. And walk and the walk. Okay, I'm going to do like that with the arm. So I would just like you to lead the lady into a forward walk, so the men then start back walk, so your spine is towards the woman when you go backwards, okay? Start to play a bit with dimensions. So if I ask you from the basic to lead the lady into overbalance on her 4-1. So we've had the 4 and 1, 2 and the 3 and the 4. Come on, come on. Over balance. Yes, yes. 4. Right. I asked for it, I want it. And 2 and the 3 and the 4 and 1. Then I would like to lead her spine. Lead her spine back to heel. Mentre l'altra gamba va in avanti. Ok? Sì, sì. Sposto anche io. Va bene. Ok. Va anche di più indietro. Ok. Now I have her in the delayed walk. Okay? And in the delayed walk, we got one of the most beautiful situations in the woman's body, because she can stand in the over balance position and then have the change. And then we walk again. Comment on something which is a trend. I don't like it at all. And that is the delayed back walk from the ladies here. I'm seeing, come on. 2, let's do 4 more. 4, 1. Okay? And 2. Now, when I see that, I know it's for speed and dynamic to have a sharper 2. It's just that it ain't a back walk. So I always say to people that insist, but I like it. I said, okay, so why the hell don't you do it in fan? I said, why don't you go into fan at 2 and 3 and 4? But I can't. I said, there you are. You can't in the basic either. Right? So please do a back walk, lower your heel, dance the full hip action, and meet the man. Okay? Try again. We're talking partnering, not selfishness for a woman. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Nice. 2, 3 and the over balance. 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Now we do that now one more time, and then I'm going to ask you to, after the syncopation, 4, 1, 2, 3, and do that as a closed hip twist. And then please lead the girl into a fan. Okay? Yes? Okay, try again. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and close. And lady into back. Right. Okay. Now we come to partnering and connection. Partnering and connection in fan. In a very simple world of basic fundamentals, the fan is that you lead the lady, that's a hook, forward walk turn, that's a turn and the meet. And in the fan, you stay connected to the center throughout. Stay with me, Tobin, stay with me, finish your head. Hip, sorry, not your head. And then I can close you. So this is in the simple form of a fan. There is no hook. But we have the freedom that you can easily dance the lady back and send her into a hooked, right? But then it means in order to lead her again, you have to come back, darling, before I close you. Right. And that is an allowing lead happening in the man's left arm. And that timing would very much be under 4, 1 and 2. Okay? 4, 1 and 2. Okay. So, dance from the basic again. Delayed walk, progressive walk. open hip twist into a fan. Ready? And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and the 3 and the 4, 1, delay, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and the 3 and the 4, 1, closer, 2. Very good. Okay, very good. How much time do you want?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so what I now am going to do a little bit at the end is to have some fun with this in a little bit more intricate lead work. So if I could have, and none of you girls know about this. Okay, Anna, so you stand in fan. I close you, and I'm going to stop you to do now something we call runaway alamana, or underarm turn. Now what I do here now is that I lower, her connection as I start to step diagonally across. Lead her to turn so she doesn't turn herself. This arm now, she is connected towards me, and I'm leading 2 forward walks, 3 and the 4, 1. And then I would like to lead you into a forward walk turn as I check, replace in avanti, do a hip twist, and step. Okay. So, you can follow that. No? So you just take it from the fan. Take it from the fan. Right. And close the lady, stop her, redirect her, and step diagonally back yourself. Whip her around. Right. Arm lead, forward, forward. Okay? Step outside, man does a check, lady walks forward, gets stopped and he's turned forward, forward walk turn, replace backwards, 3, okay? Lower your arm and turn a hip twist on her, and I'm going to actually get you to, I'm going to just show you here. So I have the forward walk turn here, and I'm going to now do a Latin cross. Yes, but I'm actually going to ask you to walk there. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I can't remember what I'm going to do. So, what I'm going to do here, replace and brush. Yes, that's it. And then I'm gonna, listen, follow what I do. Turn back again on the foot you stand on, and now we go forward. Okay? Let me just take this for you. So we got to the alamana, here, forward, forward. Forward, turn. Step, the man does a backward Latin cross. The lady brushes, and with my physical lead, I turn her back again and make her step forward on the right foot.